Обнаружен! Враческий снайпер!
Hi guys, it's Baldrick here, and in today's episode I'd like to talk about sniping in Battlefield 4. But quickly, would you like to see little intros like that in the beginning of this video in my videos in the future? I thought it was something new. Well, I've done it before, but I thought it would add a little bit of, I guess, colour to the video. Anyway, I'd like to talk about the sniping aspect. So obviously when you play sniper in Battlefield 4, you need to go recon class to get any decent snipers. You can't really do any proper sniping with DMRs. And by proper sniping I mean sort of 100 meters plus and getting 2-hit kills. You can't really do that with a DMR. Whereas with some beefy snipers like the SRR61, you can do some pretty decent sniping, and that is the gun I'm using if you're wondering. It's the intervention from Modern Warfare 2, or basically looks the same. Anyway, let's get on to it. So, the pros to being the recon class or sniping with a proper sniper is that you can basically keep enemies sort of suppressed, and you can sort of prevent them going into open points that they can capture. Sniping can't really prevent sort of closed in points to capture, but you can definitely stop enemies from capturing numerous points that are out in the open by just being miles away, not miles away, but if you're 500 meters away and they're just trying to capture it, they obviously have to be in the area, and generally they're not going to know it before you give them a nice headshot. So that's a main pro. Another one is that on a lot of Battlefield maps there's tons of great sniping spots as they're really big, so it's not too hard to find your little camper corner. Well, it's not really camping, it's sort of, you can't really call it camping if you're sniping, because that's what snipers do anyway. And another thing good about Battlefield sniping is that you get this sort of sense of entitlement when you get a really long shot. Just because of a bullet drop, you need to zero in your scope to a certain distance, and it really helps out. So it definitely feels good when you get a really nice shot on someone really far away, especially if it's a headshot. Another thing that is beneficial to being a recon or sniper is that generally as you're sniping, even though you may not be able to hit the person, you can easily spot them by pressing Q, and this helps out your team. And if you've spotted someone and they get killed within a certain amount of time, you get points for that, so it definitely helps out your team. But now we've talked about all the good aspects of sniping, let's get into the cons. So the cons are that other teammates spawning on you just can ruin your position. That's probably one of the biggest problems. Another main problem is that your sniper scope shines to all the enemies unless you're using a 4 times or lower scope, so you're going to be pretty visible on the map. And also when you shoot, you go on the radar unless you're using a suppressor, so that's also sort of a con to being a sniper, because the air support can just wreck you after they've spotted you on the map. And another thing is that you can get easily outclassed by LMGs in long range fights, which is a bit unfair. And I haven't said this yet, but you generally do not get as many points as you would if you rushed in that game. Thanks for watching. This is basically what it's like sniping, the pros and cons in Battlefield 4. So I hope you enjoyed my gameplay and commentary. I hope you have a nice day. See you later.